More members of Congress are reacting after President Obama announced that he would ask for lawmakers' approval to use military force. Well, today, Secretary of State John Kerry cited new evidence that the Syrian government conducted a deadly chemical attack. Richard Reeve has been following the latest, and he joins us now in the newsroom with more. Richard.
Kenneth, for much of the day, the administration has been holding classified briefings with members of Congress. The White House making the big push with lawmakers to authorize a military strike against the Assad regime. But even some of the president's allies are voicing mixed, even skeptical opinions.
The images are graphic and frightening.
We know that the regime ordered this attack.
And now the U.S. government says it has clear evidence the Assad regime has used chemical weapons against its own people.
Blood and hair samples has tested positive for signatures of sarin.
Just yesterday, President Obama didn't mince words.
I have decided that the United States should take military action against Syrian regime targets.
But he stunned the world, stopping what appeared to be an imminent attack against Syria, opting to get a green light from Congress first.
I know that the country will be stronger if we take this course, and our actions will be even more effective.
Although the U.S. Navy has moved warships into the eastern Mediterranean, the move will delay any action against Assad by 2 weeks or even more.
Bashar and his people are euphoric.
The administration Sunday is holding classified briefings with members of Congress, but Republicans are criticizing the delay.
I mean, we can't be waiting 9-10 days and allowing Syria to prepare for this and sending such a mixed signal to the world, and particularly to Iran.
The president says his response plan is not time sensitive. A state-run Syrian newspaper calls Mr. Obama's decision a defeat. The question here at home is whether Congress will back the administration.
This is really about the credibility of the United States of America standing up for an anti-proliferation and use of chemical and biological weapons. It's that serious.
Now, Congress doesn't return from a summer break until September 9th. Some members, including D.C. Delegate Eleanor Holmes Norton, have called for a vote earlier than that. And already there are reports Assad is moving troops and military equipment to civilian areas. Live in the newsroom, Richard Reeve, ABC 7 News.
And Richard, this reminder to stay with ABC 7 and WJLA.com for continuing coverage of the crisis in Syria. Also, look